Hey, what's going on, guys? Curtis here from Central Coast Disc Golf. Got some playoff action from the Loop at Grand Forks, North Dakota today. We had Graham and Kevin.
What up, pimps?
Yo.
They were tied at +4 after 18. And we also got guest commentator John, who was not there today, but he's along with us to provide some support.
For emotional support.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right, so we're here on hole 16. It's a 691-foot par 4. We got Kevin Kennedy throwing first. What are you throwing here, Kevin?
So I'm throwing my brand new Champion Shrike, and just looking for max distance here on this 691 monster of a hole.
Just crushes it. Look at that.
Look at that. He puts it out there really
so
nice.
much
You got
time.
OB all along the left side, but he plays it nice, just center of the fairway. Now we got Graham up. What are you trying to do here, Graham?
I'm pulling on it with my left fingers. Through a huge flex, and it's gone.
What were you throwing there?
That was the Tesla.
He puts it deep,
The MVP Tesla. It went pretty deep.
right in the center of the fairway. Probably 350 he's looking at.
You know,
Now we got Kevin on his second shot. What
Yeah.
What are you looking
for the
to do
second
here?
shot, took out my Nate Sexton Firebird here.
Now this isn't something you do often.
It's not. I was looking for just a little bit of a forehand flex shot, hanging out just over the OB. And then
Caught it
lay
into the
right in.
trees, and I said, "There's my window. This
Right.
is where I'm gonna take the game." You can see I'm pretty confident here. Pulling it on my left fingers again. And there it goes, right
What-
into the trees.
What were you throwing here?
That was the Flow by Latitude
Yeah.
64.
So Graham's about 20 out. Now Kevin's got a really crucial upshot here. Looking to match, put it somewhere in range. What are you doing?
So earlier in the round, I hung my Nate Sexton Firebird out over the OB and had a nice skip off the road and was able to tuck it up right under the basket. So I was just looking for that again.
And about a foot off from just straying OB, and you managed to keep it in. You can see there how close it was to being out of bounds. Left yourself about a 15, 20 footer.
So
But,
I decided here to lay up as opposed to going for it. You can tell that I wanted to go
Yeah,
for it.
you're thinking about it here.
And
He can go for the win here, but it's a risky shot. If he misses, it's most likely going to go OB. So
But
just taking.
since I am and puss,
Yep. I'm just going to play it safe. Put the pressure on Kevin. Kevin needing this to force his second playoff hole.
that's a 20-foot putt. I was hoping he would miss that putt. But you'll see here. Chains all day, baby.
Cans it.
Let's go.
And that's going to push the second playoff hole. Graham comes up to tap in for his par. A couple of pars, great pars on that par 4. It's a tough one, and they played it to flawless execution.
looks a bit muddy around the pin there.
Oh, it's
That's
muddy,
true.
yeah. So
There's
now
a
we're
few-
coming up on 17. It's about a 325 hole.
You can
par
see
3.
the Red River.
Red River in the background,
Back
looming
there.
in the distance, and some foliage, some mud. Kevin's tee shot. What are you throwing here?
I was throwing my CD2. Thought I could trust her to come in again, but as you can see, I did not put enough on it. And
that's right where you were when we
Yeah.
were playing on the original round. What were you thinking when you put it there?
I honestly thought it was a little bit further, closer to the basket.
I know Graham's shot
You
here.
can see how panicked
He,
I am
he hangs it out
when my
right.
disc plummets towards the river.
That is a crucial tree hit right there.
That was nice. Had some love from the tree gods.
I actually ended up with not too bad of a lie on top of the hill here.
And it is kind of a difficult hole because if you overshoot it by just too much, it
Right.
it really risks that going OB and losing the disc.
I had a
Absolutely.
bad roll there.
He threw a pretty good ape there, upshot there though. So Kevin coming up here, throwing the Nova.
Throwing the Nova. Just wanted to hit and just sit down.
Doesn't really sit. And
Didn't
little
sit.
fun fact that actually it hits my toe on the roll away.
So this didn't count.
So Graham needs the putt here. This is for par.
This is pretty crucial.
Just gonna can it.
Good putt.
Easy putt there for him. Now pressure back on Kevin for 10 foot. You don't want to miss these. It's a tough one.
These are crucial.
He's gonna can it, no problem. And now we're gonna move on to hole 18. It's getting really dark. The camera doesn't really even do justice of how dark it is. I'm honestly impressed with the camera and how
It was and foggy.
it's really
I could
foggy.
barely
It
see
is
the
really-
basket.
It is really a dreary day out.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely. But
low
yeah,
visibility.
tough hole to finish on. You got the pond in front. I get about a 320 hole, and pretty narrow shot. Kevin, what are you throwing here?
I'm throwing my Star Destroyer. and it's looking to put it out way right and just have it finished left.
And
Let
you
the
can
disc
see
do
it
the
pretty
work.
clearly there how it's gonna come up a little bit short. And
Hits the rocks and
Oh.
actually gets a good kick back towards the basket.
Yeah, not a bad.
And that's
one.
not going to play bad. You're going to leave yourself with a chance for birdie. Graham, what after seeing that shot, what are you trying to do?
I was going Tessa, and I thought I bombed it, and I lost it as soon as it left my hands, and then I was expecting it to hit baskets, to hit the chains rather, and it came up way short here.
Yeah, you can't really see. It's getting a little bit dark, but he lands it right in the middle of the screen there, kind of in the mud. And this is Graham needing this putt for birdie.
This is a big putt here, and
Hangs it out right.
how disappointing. It's a glow. Thank God you
Thank
could
God
see
for
it
the
there.
glow,
That
though.
would've been
Otherwise,
Don Johnson.
he would have lost that.
Oh, this is a good angle.
And this is Kevin for the win. Chains,
Ah.
no problem. Kevin puts it in for birdie, and that's going to give him the win on the day.
It's good night, Irene.
What a great win. Fought hard all day and finished up at +4. Graham finishes at +5. And was an enjoyable round. So we're here with the victor, Kevin Kennedy. How do you feel about the victory today?
Yeah, I feel. I'm supposed to look this way, yo. Do it to Graham first. Good.
Yeah, it was a tough fight. You know, I was playing my hardest out there. He got a 2 on the last hole. You know, he just outplayed me really.
Yeah.
All right.